welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to be bringing you along for a full entire day so you can see exactly what my life looks like as a stay-at-home mama who homeschools my girls. And if you like homeschooling content, stay-at-home mom content, encouragement content, please make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you join our community. Let's go ahead and jump into the video.
In the quiet of the morning, as the sun begins to rise, I can feel your arms around me, and your spirit fill the skies. In every breath of mercy, everyone that I don't deserve, they remind me that you're with me, that I can't escape your love. No, I can't escape your love. Through the valleys and the shadows, where my path is overgrown, you're a light within the darkness, and you're guiding me back home. I know I'll never be alone. In every breath of mercy, everyone that I don't deserve, they remind me that you're with me, that I can't escape your love. I know I can't escape your love. I know I can't escape your love.
So I am not a big makeup person. This is my bag. All the stuff that's in it. And it's not much. It's actually more than what I use, but sometimes you like some options, especially with like my lipsticks, or my lip stains I should say, because I like to wear a lip stain versus a lipstick, because again, I'm not like a huge makeup girly and I don't want to come back and reapply it. But one thing I can't go without is this Anastasia brow pencil. I have no eyebrows thanks to thyroid issues, so I do make sure that at least, if that's the only product I have on my face, my brows, it's gonna be my brows. I'm gonna go ahead and put on my makeup now, even though I'm gonna go ahead and go on a walk. I'll take the doggies for a walk. It's nice this morning. It's gonna get hot this afternoon. But I'll go ahead and do that this morning, and the reason why I'm gonna go ahead and just knock out my makeup is because honestly, when I get back, I'm just gonna be in the full swing of things, and coming back in here and doing hair and makeup is just really not gonna happen. So the time is now. I also use this NYX, what is this? The brow glue. I used just like a little bit of this too when I had went into Ulta, and I had found like this super helpful lady, and so these were the products that she had recommended to me. So you can see my eyebrows there, but if you struggle, you know. Yesterday was not a typical day. Definitely had some interruptions, welcomed interruptions, but it just definitely did mess with like the flow of our day. And I ended up doing, I did laundry, but I did not end up doing any housework. I don't think I did anything other than like the bare minimum. I didn't even like clean my kitchen, which I'm sure you saw when I was cooking breakfast. So definitely gotta get some things tackled and knocked out today after we do some school.
Middle of the road is just a feeling of a distant melody unknown. I was doing fine, I minded my own business till the day you took me home. You came into my life like a sweet embrace, swept me off my feet and made me whole again. You came in my life, I wanna see your face. Never will I be the same again. Well, I thought I knew what life was all about. That song had already been sung. I was going on, still minding my own business. Never knew the life had just begun. You came into my life like a sweet embrace, swept me off my feet.
Alright, as this cools, I'm gonna change real fast into my clothes and then come back and finish styling it. Okay, changed.
You came in my life, I wanna see your face. Never will I be.
Products that I have left, I'm running low on a lot of stuff, so I will have to repurchase. But since I'm not like a huge girly on like the makeup and hair care stuff, I just use what I have. Try to use up all that I have before I purchase something else. And while I don't have a lot of like makeup or hair things, I do want things that work, and I do want quality items. I would rather have quality over quantity any day. Okay, it is already 9:16. So I've been up about 6:30, and that's where I had my coffee, and I like to read my Bible. And now that my kids are awake, we've had breakfast, I feel like we've had some downtime. I don't know what to or how to describe myself, because I'm not a morning person and I am not an evening person either. So I like to wake up, have time to myself. I like to have quiet. And then around like 8, 9 o'clock, then I'm becoming human. But I also don't like to stay up late either. Like around 9 o'clock, like I'm donezo. Like I want to be in bed, winding down, reading, maybe watching a show. I'm a middayer. Is that what you would call me? A middayer? I don't know. Is anybody else like this? I mean, I guess if I had to say like morning or evening, I would go more with morning, because I'm definitely not like a stay up late person. I don't like who I am the next day. That's what I'll say, I guess. But everything is done. My hair is done. Makeup's done for the day. I am dressed. I'm going to try to get at least a 30-minute walk in this morning. So if my girls want to go with me to walk the dogs, they can do like a lap with me. I'll probably do a couple more without them. And let them finish getting ready for the day while I am doing that. So when I come back, we can just jump right in to school. I was just going to share, while I go on a walk, I'm going to be listening to some podcasts. And if you are a Christian mama who just loves to listen to on fire Christian women, if you're not listening to Candace Owen, she's great. Allie Beth Stuckey, I always try to listen to her episodes. Of course, I can't listen to all of them to the length. I usually have to like break it up. Such good listen. Tucker Carlson, he is really good to listen to. So I think today I'm going to be listening to Candace Owen, especially since the passing of Charlie Kirk. So sad, and I know I've done some shorts kind of talking about that and how I've been feeling about that, but I definitely just want to be filling my mind with godly influences, and just maybe educating myself a little bit more on certain areas. So that's what I'm going to be listening to on our walk.
Be the same again. I wanna see your face again, or let me see your face.
For dog number 2 getting a walkies. Are you excited, Cash? Cashy, you excited? No. Okay, let's go anyway. You'll feel better. Just back from the walk. You guys, you can tell by my face, and I am super sweaty. Sun is definitely shining, and it's hot. We were blessed for a couple of weeks to have like really cool, like 60, maybe 70 degree weather, and now we're back to like 90 to 100s. So yeah, it's hot, but it is 10:04. It's saying I walked for 25 minutes. Wanted to hit 30, but that's okay. 25 minutes is fine, and now it's time to get going on school.
I'm far from being satisfied yet. I have to see your face again, or let me see your face again, and take me to the place we first met. be and made me whole again. You came in my life, I wanna see your face. Never will I be the same again. Never will I be the same again.
So I went ahead and made snacks, just got some fruit to set at the table while we start our morning work, because I feel like every time I sit down to do something, the kids are always like, I want a snack, or I'm hungry, can I go get something? So if I can just do that beforehand, it just saves everybody from getting up from the table again. So what we typically start with is the Bible recap, which I have mentioned before in some of my other videos, and the Theology book. And both of these are amazing resources. I use the Bible recap for my personal reading through the Bible in a year plan, and I love that they made a kids version. And then this theology book just puts it in a way for kids to just really understand the Bible and the theology behind it. I love this book, and I can't wait to finish this one so that I can get the next resource. I also want to mention that I keep a basket of goodies. You can see in that pink basket of activities that they can do. So, like coloring sheets, sticker activities, things like magnets, things like that, that they can do with their hands while I am reading. So they get bored if they're just sitting there having to listen to me. So this is always best to have on hand as well.
I met an old man. I said, tell me your story. He took out an old pen and wrote something for me.
So after we finished our little morning reading time, I wanted to come back in here to the living room and just kind of reset everything. It can get a little crazy in the couch cushions, and I can't stand it. So I'm not going to do like a full-on clean right now, but I definitely want to tidy it up. And I like to put some sort of music on the TV, and I found this really cute Snoopy.
I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers and you'll find what you've got.
I absolutely love this diffuser, and I love putting some oil in there and just getting that pumping throughout our house. It smells amazing. I need to get some more of some of my favorite scents, and a day in the life would not be complete without at least one load of laundry. So that's what I'm going ahead and getting started here. And then I have to come back to the table because it is a mess, and I just need to reset that so that we can get started on our language arts and our math, but it does require a reset.
I met a young man, searching for glory. I took out an old pen and wrote in my story. pray he reads what's on the note.
Now, I am going to start school with my youngest daughter. I get started on her language arts, which we do all about reading. So I am going through these cards with her because she is actually to the point where she is learning how to read words. So I start with her, and you can kind of see Riley in the background. She is doing her handwriting or anything that she can do independently, but I go ahead and switch out with them. So I start with my youngest, and then I switch out and work with my middle daughter, Riley. And that's just kind of how I make it work and what works best for us when it comes to homeschooling multiple ages. And I do have a high schooler, but she does not require my assistance any longer. She is pretty independent. Now, if she does have questions, of course, she comes in and asks me, but you guys, she is pretty independent. So mainly I'm just working closely with Riley and Chloe. You'll see here in a minute, it'll be Riley's turn, and so they're going to switch out, and that's when Chloe just has like some free independent play, and she's very good at that. She loves to go play with her Barbies, and here in a minute you'll see her. She chose to play with some magnetiles.
And let's put the cat here. But she's in there. She makes a ladder.
Riley had already started some of her math and she was working on the couch, so I'm just going to join her and finish that up. And then after I do that, I'm going to go ahead and get started making some chicken tenders because I wanted a chicken Caesar salad. So I figured in between that break, I would go ahead and get that going because I don't want hot chicken on my salad. I want to allow it time to cool off. So that is what I'm going ahead and prepping here, and that way I will have this for the rest of the week. And while that chicken is cooking, I can definitely be cleaning the kitchen, making sure my mess is picked up, counters are cleared, dishwasher is empty, and then filled again because being home all day, we have so many dishes that we have going on. I just really need to stay on top of that. So definitely multitasking here.
It takes to heart what I wrote. I said, son, when you grow up, you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers, and you'll find what you've got. When you grow up, you'll be fine. I know you've got questions on your mind.
I wanted to eat my lunch outside, so I grabbed my Kindle so that I could start the third book in the series, Memory Lane by Becky Wade. They are so good. If you love like Hallmark movies, like the Christian romance, these are for you. Riley started with math today because she felt like she could do that while I was working with Chloe. So now I need to do her language arts. So we do 3 things. We are still wrapping up all about reading with her. She is almost done with that. We are doing fix it grammar, and we are also doing writing with ease, and we are just really liking the way that is going this year.
Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers, and you'll find what you've got.
You'll also be able to tell that Riley can not sit still whatsoever when it comes to doing work. So whether it's dancing, most of the time it's actually dancing. Camera. You can keep reading.
Look at the camera. Wait. Even new round.
Okay, quick little check-in. It is 2:41. I have decided I'm not going to finish the rest of the kitchen because I'm going to cook one more meal dinner here in a few hours. So I'm going to leave what's in here until I'm doing dinner, and then that way while something's cooking I can clean like I did for lunch. So I'm going to leave this area and start working on the rest of the house. Right now I have some laundry to put away for my youngest. I have my middle daughter and my oldest daughter. They do their own laundry. Well, actually Riley doesn't do her own physical laundry. I wash it with her younger sisters, but she is required to put it away. So she just put hers away, and now I'm going to tackle hers and get that done. Those and put them away, child. Oh, it's a cute little baby.
Are you still filming?
The cool little baby, yes. What's a boo-boo? Is a boo-boo? Why was you loving too? You were loving too?
How to learn a dance? How to learn a dance?
You gotta dance for the peeps.
I came into a rock and roll. I came into a
Oh my.
night. I love to come. I love to come into an astronaut.
Made it to the girls' room. I'm just gonna start by putting away all of Chloe's laundry and just getting that done. I will say that once I got into the girls' room, it turned into more than just putting away their laundry. I decided to clean it because I have apparently neglected it. So I know that they do like their own cleaning, but it's just not as good as a mom deep clean. So I decided to strip all of their bedding, get all of that washed, even though it's later in the day. Typically, I wouldn't do that this late in the day, but it needed to be done. And then I realized by this little nightstand, her dad had brought her home a little snow globe, and I guess it had been pushed off, and there was shattered glass all behind this. So I am so glad I got this going and just really cleaned all of these areas that needed to be done. Also, when it comes to their bedroom, they share a bedroom. I would probably do this even if they didn't, which I did, because in our other house they had like a playroom, and we definitely had more bedrooms, but they are sharing a bedroom. I do not like toys in their bedroom. I want it to be a place of rest, and I also don't want to be tripping over, stepping on Legos, so forth. So anything that has made its way into the bedroom needs to be taken back out to where all of the toys are. The girls' bedspreads that I have for them are from Betty's. And if you're not familiar with Betty's, they're like the bottom sheet and the top comforter all in one, like they zip together. And since Chloe has the day bed, like that is awesome. It works so well. And I might end up getting them some newer ones. They've had these for quite a while and they've got lots of stains on them. So it might be time for them to get some newer sets. And like I said, when we moved in here, I just kind of threw this room together fairly quickly because we just had to get in. And I have just been looking on Pinterest for some different ideas of what I can do to update some things because I need to finish painting in here. I just have not done all of the things. So that might be a future video. My sister had also given us this bookshelf, and I love it because these tiny little bookshelves just do not cut it whatsoever. So now I can display more of their books, and I love having the holiday books, especially with Halloween and fall right around the corner, being able to display those so they can see them easily. Now I'm going to go ahead and move outside since all of their bed sheets are washing and working on treating this pool. I have to add 6 bags of shock to it. We will be closing it in October, so pretty soon, but it needs to be treated for the algae that's in it right now. And this is a large pool. This has definitely been a little bit of a learning curve for me, but it's something that I need to do nonetheless. So that's what I'm going to get done. Now moving on to one of my least favorite jobs, and that is cleaning the stove top. I just don't like it. I don't know why. I don't love doing this. Don't love cleaning the oven either, which is why I've really been loving the Our Place oven because it's really easy to just wipe down and clean. But it has to be done, so I've been trying to be so much better about this, and I just feel like it just looks so much better once it is done. I'm going to go ahead and close down the kitchen here because we've already had dinner. All of that is done. It is now evening time, so might as well just go ahead, get everything wiped down, do myself a favor, and wake up to clean surfaces in the morning. And I'm also going to go ahead and start our coffee for in the morning, or I guess go ahead and get it scheduled. And we still drink coffee from a coffee pot, so I'm going to go ahead and get that set as well. friends. Dishwasher going. Coffee is set for tomorrow. Ready for a successful morning. All right, now let's finish this little area. I do want to wipe this down. I noticed that it was dusty, and then I need to get her bed clothes and get those put on her bed. Bedroom's done. Bed,
This?
sheets washed.
Yep. In the book aisle.
Be so excited.
Yeah. Which I'm going to read a book. Which is,
When I Pray for You.
yep. I'm going to read that later.
Okay, I'm gonna go finish my laundry.
Alright.
Made it to the bedroom. Finally, I have 2 different piles of laundry that I need to put away. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Make sure that you guys are subscribed for all the homeschooling, home content, stay-at-home mom content, just motherhood encouragement. Make sure that you guys are subscribed, and if you found value in today's video, please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys watching this video, and I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up so I can take a shower and have a minute to wind down because it has been a busy day. Thank you guys so much. Bye, friend.